In Buddhist tradition, numbers are far more than mathematical entities. They serve as profound spiritual symbols. They are believed to carry distinct energies that influence our lives, personalities, and even destinies. Each number has its own vibration, representing specific traits and qualities that can guide us towards self-awareness and harmony. Numbers connect the physical and spiritual realms, offering insights into how we interact with the world. They are keys to understanding patterns in our lives, our successes, challenges, and recurring behaviors. For Buddhists, interpreting these numbers can help align one's life with the universe's natural rhythms. Let's dive into the unique qualities associated with each digit, particularly focusing on how the last digit of your birth year reflects your life's energies. 0. The potential of emptiness. 0 is more than just a number. It's a gateway to endless possibilities. It represents the beginning and the end, the space where everything begins and eventually returns. In its simplicity, 0 holds the promise of transformation and renewal. For those born in years ending in 0, this symbolism often plays out in their lives. They experience profound cycles of change, letting go of the old to welcome the new. This adaptability makes them creative, resilient, and open to innovation. But with constant renewal comes a challenge. The sense of being caught in a loop, uncertain about closure or permanence. To thrive in this energy, patience is key. Trusting life's natural rhythm, its ups and downs, can bring peace. 0 reminds us that every ending is a new beginning, a chance to reinvent ourselves. When you embrace 0, you're embracing transformation, infinite growth, and the courage to start anew, again and again. 1. Individuality and initiative. The number 1 is a force of nature, brimming with individuality, independence, and an unstoppable drive to lead. People born in years ending in 1 seem destined to break barriers and blaze trails. They don't just follow paths, they create them, fueled by bold vision and the courage to take risks where others hesitate. These natural leaders inspire confidence, drawing people in with their clarity of purpose and ability to make things happen. Their self-reliance is magnetic, a beacon of determination that sets them apart. But this fierce independence comes with its own challenges. They can be so focused on forging ahead that they struggle to slow down and connect with those around them. Group dynamics can feel restrictive. Teamwork, a test of patience. In relationships, their strong personalities and laser focus on personal goals can unintentionally overshadow others, leaving them feeling misunderstood or isolated. Yet, when they unlock the power of collaboration, they become unstoppable. True greatness lies in learning to balance their individuality with empathy. To see that working with others doesn't dilute their power, it amplifies it. By embracing diverse perspectives and showing patience in the process, they not only elevate their own potential but also inspire those around them to rise higher. For these individuals, life is a dance between independence and connection, and mastering that rhythm is what transforms their natural talent into a legacy. 2. Duality and harmony. The number 2 is the heartbeat of duality and balance. A dance of opposites, light and dark, giving and receiving, strength and vulnerability. Those touched by its energy are gifted with an extraordinary empathy that makes them the peacekeepers of any room. The ones who instinctively know what others need before a word is spoken. They bring people together, dissolve conflicts, and create harmony like artists painting serenity onto the chaos of life. But this deep sensitivity is a double-edged sword. 2s often give so much of themselves that they lose sight of their own needs, bending over backward to keep the peace even when it means sacrificing their happiness. They avoid conflict, not out of fear, but because they crave connection and unity above all else. Yet, in their quest to balance the world around them, they can forget to balance their own inner scales. The path forward is not about giving less, it's about giving smarter. 2s must learn to say no with grace and conviction, to draw boundaries that honor their needs without guilt. They must step into their power, knowing that asserting their desires isn't selfish, it's vital. Relationships thrive on reciprocity, and by allowing themselves to receive as deeply as they give. 2s create connections that are not only harmonious but transformative. To truly shine, they must embrace their duality, owning both their strengths and vulnerabilities, their light and shadow. When 2s speak their truth, when they step into the wholeness of who they are, they create a harmony that doesn't just soothe others but uplifts their own soul. This is the magic of 2. The ability to turn life's contradictions into a symphony of balance and beauty. 3. Creativity and expression. The number 3 is pure magic, a dynamic blend of body, mind, and spirit bursting with creativity, expression, and boundless energy. People tied to this number are like sparks in the dark, lighting up the world with their vibrant ideas and magnetic personalities. They're natural storytellers, effortlessly charming audiences with their humor, wit, and raw authenticity. Whether they're painting masterpieces, crafting groundbreaking ideas, or simply turning everyday moments into something extraordinary, 3s have a way of making the ordinary unforgettable. But this energy isn't without its challenges. Their imagination runs so wild that focus can feel like an uphill battle. They leap from one brilliant idea to the next, often leaving projects half-finished in their wake. They want to do everything, be everywhere, and say yes to every opportunity. But this can leave them stretched too thin and chasing balance. And because they pour their heart into everything, criticism can hit hard, shaking their confidence. Yet, when 3s learn to channel their energy, they're unstoppable. Practices like mindfulness and journaling help them quiet the chaos and tune into their most inspired thoughts. Structured goals give their creativity direction, turning daydreams into reality. And when they learn to say no to distractions and yes to their true passions, they shine even brighter. At their peak, 3s are forces of nature, bold, expressive, and inspiring everyone around them to dream bigger, create more, and embrace the magic of life with the same fearless spirit. 4. Stability and foundation. People influenced by the number 4 are the architects of stability, driven by a deep need for structure and a remarkable sense of discipline. They are the ones who lay the groundwork for lasting success, whether it's in their careers, relationships, or personal goals, building systems and foundations that stand the test of time. In relationships, they are the rocks, loyal, reliable, and steadfast. But their love for security can sometimes make them wary of stepping outside their comfort zones, holding back from change even when it's for the better. Professionally, they're the backbone of any team, transforming chaos into order with their laser-sharp focus, meticulous planning, and relentless persistence. They thrive in routines, finding comfort in the familiar and excelling at sticking to their plans. Yet, their greatest strength, this dedication to stability, can also become their Achilles heel. Their reluctance to adapt can leave them clinging to the known, avoiding risks that might unlock extraordinary opportunities. But when they embrace flexibility, magic happens. By learning to see change not as a threat but as a chance to evolve, they can remain grounded while growing into their full potential. These are the people who can create a life that's not just steady, but extraordinary, one that balances solid foundations with the ability to bend gracefully in the winds of life's inevitable uncertainties. 5. Freedom and exploration. The number 5 hums with the restless energy of freedom and exploration, pulling those born under its influence toward the unknown. It's not just a craving for travel, though many with this number feel an undeniable wanderlust. It's an insatiable curiosity that pushes them to explore every corner of life. New ideas, new connections, new horizons. These individuals are natural adventurers, thriving on the thrill of discovery and the excitement of change. To them, stagnation is suffocating. They come alive when life is in motion. Whether they're leaping into a new project, diving into an unfamiliar culture, or chasing a fleeting idea that sparks their imagination, their adaptability is their superpower. While others might feel thrown off by life's curveballs, they pivot with ease, thriving in chaos and finding opportunity in the unexpected. Independence courses through their veins. They're not ones to follow a well-worn path but to carve their own. Guided by instinct and a fierce desire to experience life on their terms. Their zest for life makes them magnetic. People are drawn to their optimism and inspired by their ability to find wonder everywhere they look. But this boundless energy comes with its challenges. Restlessness can become their Achilles heel, leaving them unable to settle or commit. Always chasing what's next. Always wondering if something better is just out of reach. In their search for newness, they can spread themselves thin, burning out or feeling unfulfilled when the rush of excitement fades. The key to unlocking their full potential lies in finding a balance between their need for freedom and the stability that keeps them grounded. Deep, meaningful relationships can anchor them without tying them down, providing the support they need to keep soaring. Setting clear, purposeful goals gives their energy direction, turning their drive into tangible accomplishments. And practices like meditation or journaling help them pause, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. When they find this balance, their adventurous spirit becomes a force to be reckoned with. A boundless energy that not only explores the world but transforms it. With curiosity as their compass and stability as their anchor, they can create lives that are both wildly exciting and profoundly meaningful. 6. Compassion and service. The number 6 is all about compassion, love, and a deep sense of responsibility for others. People born in years ending in 6 are natural caregivers, always ready to help family, friends, and even strangers. They thrive on offering support and building meaningful connections. However, their desire to care for others can sometimes lead to neglecting their own needs. When they give too much without taking care of themselves, they risk burnout and emotional exhaustion. To continue being effective helpers, Sixers must learn to set boundaries and practice self-care. Taking time for themselves, whether through exercise, relaxation, or simply saying no, helps them recharge so they can continue their nurturing work. By balancing compassion for others with self-care, Sixers ensure they stay healthy, energized, and ready to give love without burning out. 7. Spirituality and introspection. The number 7 has always carried a sense of mystery and power. A magnet for those drawn to life's deeper truths. It shows up everywhere, in the 7 colors of the rainbow. The 7 notes in a musical scale, the 7 chakras in yoga, and the 7 steps the Buddha took after his birth, each blossoming into a lotus. For those connected to this number, whether through their birth year or life path, 7 becomes a mirror reflecting their journey, an endless search for meaning, wisdom, and connection to the divine. These are the thinkers, the seekers, the ones who sit quietly in the chaos of the world, unraveling life's greatest questions. They're the ones who wonder, what lies beyond what I can see? Their independence and introspection make them powerful problem solvers, but also set him apart, creating an invisible wall between the vast inner world and the bustling, noisy reality around them. The challenge for 7 is balance, learning to weave the threads of their spiritual wisdom into the fabric of everyday life. This is not always easy for someone so consumed with exploring the infinite. They can lose themselves in solitude, in the quest for answers, and forget to touch the earth beneath their feet. But when they manage to connect their spiritual practice to practical actions, they become unstoppable forces of clarity and insight. A story often told about such seekers speaks of a young philosopher climbing a mountain to meet a monk. What is the meaning of life? The philosopher asks. The monk, gazing at a nearby stream, replies, be like the water, flow effortlessly, nourish all you touch, and let nothing weigh you down. In that simple moment, the philosopher realizes that wisdom isn't found in answers but in the way we live. For those guided by 7, the practice of reflection, through journaling, meditation, or even a quiet walk under the stars, becomes essential. But so does action. It's in teaching, mentoring, and building relationships that their insights take on tangible power. Finding like-minded souls allows them to bridge the gap between their rich inner world and the human connections they so deeply need. They also learn, often through life's trials, That imperfection isn't a flaw but a vital part of growth. 7 is not about arriving at a destination. It's about journeying deeply, feeling fully, and becoming a source of light for others. A reminder that the greatest wisdom is often found not in knowing but in living. 8. Power and manifestation. 8 is the number of power, achievement, and manifestation, a force that doesn't just dream but builds empires. It represents material success and a rare ability to bridge the spiritual and physical worlds, making those born under its influence natural leaders, visionaries, and doers. These individuals, especially those born in years ending in 8, are wired for ambition and thrive in environments where they can see their efforts turn into real, tangible results. With sharp minds and relentless drive, 8s are masters at navigating challenges, transforming obstacles into stepping stones, and inspiring others to follow their lead. But the magic of 8 is more than just its focus on worldly success. It's also deeply tied to the karmic balance of give and take. When 8s pursue their goals with integrity and align their actions with a higher purpose, they unlock exponential growth. Yet, their path is not without its shadows. The relentless pursuit of success can blind them to their emotional and spiritual needs, leading to burnout or strained relationships. Their powerful presence can sometimes intimidate others, and their focus on control may hinder collaboration. However, the true strength of the 8 lies in balance. By connecting their ambitions to their core values and prioritizing meaningful relationships, 8s can achieve not just success but a life of depth, fulfillment, and legacy. They are not just builders of wealth and power, but also bridges between the material and the divine, proving that the greatest achievements are those that serve the soul, as much as they shape the world. 9. Completion and universal compassion. The number 9 radiates a deep sense of purpose, standing as the ultimate symbol of completion and transformation. It's more than just the end of a cycle. It's the spark of something greater, a calling to rise above the ordinary and embrace universal compassion. People born in years ending with 9 carry this energy like a badge of honor, drawn instinctively to causes that reach beyond themselves. They are the healers, the advocates, the quiet leaders whose empathy runs so deep it feels almost limitless. But that limitless compassion comes with its challenges. In their tireless drive to uplift others, they often push themselves too hard, ignoring their own needs in the process. Burnout and exhaustion creep in when they mistake self-care for selfishness, forgetting that their light shines brightest when it's nurtured from within. 9's energy isn't about sacrificing everything. It's about balance, honoring the connection between self and others, giving and receiving, action and reflection. Spiritually, 9 is the number of old souls, of wisdom gained through experience, of love so expansive it forgives all, embraces all. To live fully in this energy is to embrace practices that sustain it. Moments of stillness, bursts of creativity, time spent in the quiet harmony of nature. 9 calls its followers to take action, to lead with heart and inspire others. But it also whispers a softer truth, that their mission only endures when they care for themselves as deeply as they care for the world. Understanding patterns and applying wisdom. Numbers are not just meaningless symbols. They carry hidden power that can deeply influence our behavior and life experiences. By simply looking at the last digit of your birth year, you can uncover key traits, challenges, and recurring patterns in your life. For example, if your number is 3, you may notice that you often start creative projects but struggle to finish them. Once you become aware of this, you can create new motivation to develop discipline and focus on completing your goals. If your number is 7, you may find fulfillment in spiritual exploration, but at times, you need to remind yourself to stay grounded and maintain your relationships and practical commitments. Once you realize these things, abstract concepts turn into clear guidance, helping you align your actions with your deeper purpose. While the last digit of your birth year offers insights, it does not determine your fate. You have the power to shape your life through conscious decisions. Understanding these influences allows you to work with them instead of against them. To do so, you can take simple yet effective steps. First, take time to reflect and journal about how your numbers traits show up in your life. Next, during meditation or mindfulness practices, focus on the energy your number brings. And don't forget to use positive affirmations to strengthen the powerful qualities within you while balancing the challenges. For example, if your number is 5, try repeating an affirmation like, "I embrace change, but I remain grounded." This will help you channel your adventurous spirit in a constructive way. The last digit of your birth year isn't just a number. It's a gateway to deeper self-awareness. By understanding its energy and symbolism, you can navigate life with greater clarity, align your actions with your inner essence, and create a path that resonates with your true self. Integrate this wisdom into your daily life, and let the energies of these ancient numbers guide you toward harmony and fulfillment.